Hello, and welcome back to my channel. Today's story is from December 26, 1996. A young girl named JonBenét Ramsey was born on October 6, 1990 in Boulder, Colorado. She was the daughter of John and Patsy Ramsey and the sister of Burke Ramsey. Her father worked for a computer software company, and her mother worked as a part-time legal secretary. But she was also known to many as Little Miss Sunshine, a child beauty pageant contestant who had appeared in local and regional competitions. In December, JonBenét was 6 years old, and that morning her father woke up at 5:30 a.m. for work. He went into JonBenét and her brother Burke's room to wake them up, but they were already up and playing together. He said good morning to them both, and then left to go get his wife, Patsy, who was still asleep, so he could take her to the airport. She was going away with some friends for the weekend and would be back late Sunday night. After Patsy left, John took the kids out back to play in the snow while he waited for his coffee to brew. After a little while, he went back inside to use the phone and the kids followed him. When he hung up, JonBenét was gone. He checked with Burke and he said that he didn't know where she was. So John started looking for her around the house, and when he couldn't find her, he went to check on her in her room. But she wasn't there either. That's when he noticed that her window was open and her bed was empty. He called for Burke and asked if he had seen his sister leave the house, and he said no. So John called 911 and reported his daughter missing. At first, the police thought that maybe JonBenét had wandered off or maybe she had been kidnapped. But 4 days later, on December 29th, a worker at the Ramseys' home was cleaning out the basement when she saw something strange in the corner. It was covered by a blanket and looked like a mound of pillows. When she pulled the blanket away, she found the body of a young girl. The girl was naked except for her socks, which were on her hands. Her ankles were bound together with a nylon cord, and she had a length of the same cord around her neck. There was also a white duct tape over her mouth. The police were called, and they soon discovered that it was JonBenét. An autopsy showed that she had been strangled with the cord. The police investigation revealed several strange things about the crime. For one thing, the killer had apparently taken great pains to stage the scene, moving JonBenét's body from the living room to the basement and making it look like a kidnapping. Another strange thing was that the killer had left behind a note which read, "We know you are rich. We know where your daughter is. If you want to see her alive, follow our instructions. If you tell the police or anyone else, we will kill your daughter." However, despite the staging and the ransom note, the police believed that this was not a random crime. They believed that whoever killed JonBenét knew her and her family. And the prime suspect was her father, John. There was evidence that he had been having an affair and had recently taken out a large life insurance policy on JonBenét. However, he passed a lie detector test, and even though there was circumstantial evidence that he was guilty, the police never had enough evidence to charge him. In the end, the case went cold and JonBenét's murder remains unsolved to this day. What do you think? Was John Ramsey really guilty? Or was someone else responsible for his daughter's death? Let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so now. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.